Okay, hello. Talking to you tonight about relationships. And I'm going to try to cover a range of topics related to when your partner or your significant other tells you they need space. Oh my gosh, is that hard words to swallow, right? I I need space. Oh boy, the person hearing it goes into a state of panic. What do you mean you need space? I thought we were getting along fine. Everything's going good. What's happening? So those are things that you want to look at as far as when a person tells you that. Now, the dynamics of this is much different depending on where you are in the relationship. If you've only dated for a couple of weeks and the guy's already telling you he needs space, then he probably wants to back off and maybe not too interested. But if you're in a relationship for a while, say even a couple of months, and then the person tells you they need space, then you need to realign whether or not you misinterpreted some of the signs along the way, thinking that you were on one level of great intimacy. Oh my God, he loves me. And then in reality, that's not true. So you need to look at that. You need to look at the timing of your relationship. So like I said, 2 months, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, that all makes a big difference. So if you're married 15 years and you've got 3 small kids and your husband comes in and says to you, honey, I need some space. I'm suffocating here. And to them, thinks means the space to go to Las Vegas for a week. Yeah, I think you're going to have some problems. You're going to not like that one at all. So again, a person that you're in a positive relationship with isn't going to spring that on you. So there had to have been signs before it got to the degree where you have a person that wants to step out on you. If, for instance, the healthy spaces are positive for people, there are times people are overloaded, just exhausted, maybe working 2 or 3 shifts on the job, maybe some family illnesses came up and stressors came up and the bills are mounting. And the person just is really, really tired and needs to rest someplace. I mean, where's the space? The space could be at a relative's house. The space could be at a different part of your house. And the idea is to evaluate how significant this space is in terms of how important it is to your partner, in terms of how long, the length of the space, and in terms of how is that space time going to be spent. So a lot of those topics need to be discussed with your partner. And if they do care, if you're in a halfway decent, loving relationship, they're going to try to meet your needs and explain this to you. Now, that's not to say it's not a shock. And it goes both ways. It could be the female partner, it could be the male partner, it could be she who needs a break, it could be he who needs a break. It takes a really special person to be able to give enough freedom to the person they love and that to know with confidence that they're going to come back to them. So much has to do with your personal makeup. Are you insecure? Are you overly jealous? Are you obsessed with your partner? Do you totally depend on your partner? Are you codependent with your partner? Do you expect your partner to entertain you every day or every spare minute that they have? That would be smothering and daunting to anyone in a relationship. So you need to take a look at what the juxtaposition is within the relationship. First, look at yourself. Look at your own expectations within that relationship. Where are your boundaries? What are your limitations? And how much do you demand from your partner? But then you want to certainly take a look at the circumstances and say, well, maybe my partner just started a brand new job and it's got a lot of responsibility and they've been working every night till 9 trying to make a good impression since it's their first month on the job. Some of us go through orientation in the first 90 days and maybe they're afraid to lose the job, so they're working extra hard and they're pretty much burnt out by the time the end of the 90 days comes. So it's up to you. If you feel confident in your relationship that, yeah, okay, fine, I can bring my partner, let my partner have that space, and maybe we can make a trade-off, whereas they may have space that they need. Let's say they need that night where they're going to go out with the guys, and then you plan something on that Sunday where the two of you kind of spend your time together and reignite. Okay, so there should be a trade-off. There should be a balance in it. Of course, if you have a partner that's very demanding and saying, "Hey, I'm out of here. I'm going away for a week," and you know that becomes pretty obvious that you've got some problems. So what else could you do when they want space like that? So you kind of do this bartering action where, okay, you want a space to go to the tennis club on such and such a night. Well, how about we meet for dinner, on Saturday night, and we'll go have a nice dinner out. So you have to have some glue that holds the relationship together, even though the partner is asking for this extra space. Now, in the extreme case where, as I said, someone's married and has children, that's pretty preposterous if somebody says, "I'm taking a week off." Unfortunately, marriages and relationships long-term and children do not come with a vacation package. That's it. You're either on the job or you're not on the job. And to be on that job throughout the years, it does take a lot of stamina, a lot of love, and a lot of compromise, balancing back and forth. Some people think relationships are this starry-eyed bubble where we all go in and everybody's very intimate and I get everything I need from that partner. Well, that's almost impossible to expect. So keep that in mind when you're assessing your own relationship. When somebody says, "I need space," bear in mind, you want to look at the timelines. You want to look at the amount of space. You want to look at the trade-off for space. Maybe we can do something together. And you also want to look at how secure you feel within that relationship, regardless of this space that they need. Okay? So look at it realistically. And of course, try to get a reality check from somebody from the outside, not necessarily a friend or a family member, because they're always going to be one-sided towards the party they're closest relationship to. So do try to get a reality check from an objective person and see for yourself if you can find a balance. And like I said, when you discuss the space, make sure you set the mood nicely, because you don't want this to erupt. Obviously, there's something going on. It needs to be discussed. And you want to set the most positive mood possible. Little mood music never hurts. And watch our Friday mood music, because we send out Friday mood musics on Instagram all the time for the weekend. So set your mood and try to keep in mind that no one can be everything to us at all times. That's impossible. We are the captain of our own ship, and we must take responsibility for how we interact and choose to communicate with others, okay? So please be aware, be prepared, be calm. Nothing happens good if you're not calm. Try to rationalize all of it out to the best of your ability in a relaxed atmosphere, okay? I wish you luck. It's work, but the whole relationship is work. You put a lot of time and investment into each other, and you want to get the most you can out of it, right? Good luck, and namaste.